Let's check if I'm live or not. Okay, this is set as upcoming. Yep, it's live. Let's check if I'm live or not. It's slightly delayed, but it's alright. Okay, this is set as upcoming. Fine. Yep, it's slightly delayed, but it's alright. My network. Set as upcoming. Fine. Moving on. Okay, done. So let's get started. First, let's start with daily time frame. This is long. It's streaming or backtesting on PC. It's just so damn slow. Okay, so market took out this drawn liquidity here, and it may move up from above and may target this high. So our daily drawn liquidity is on the upside. 4-hour time frame. Let's see how the 7:30 closing worked. Okay, uh, it has yet to give a closure. Okay, very bullish momentum to the upside. Now moving on to 30 minutes. Yep, let me change the settings. Fine, now it's alright. This is 130 scale. So if I have to mark out the London range, this is my range, and another range should be this. So we have a news at 8:30 and currently it's 7:30. 1 hour. We have 1 hour before the news hits or starts. But if I look at this point, the range is extended till this, and market is moving now. If we mark key levels in this point, then I have a key level as this order block, and There is this opening gap which market has already taken. It is a massive opening gap, but the remaining opening gap I mark the remaining one. Currently market is at the key level, by the way. So this is a good. Hmm. So market made a high resistance, which was this point. Market swept it, and it is currently trying to give a market succession, which I can target this lows or this low, depending upon the trade I get. Let's check on 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes market has given a trade entry at this point. 15 minutes entry. It's like this. What targeting 1:2. Okay, let's check 3 minutes. Yep, perfect entry. Perfect entry according to 3 minutes. So let's plug my order here. Risking 1% per trade. By the way, I will close the trade at 18, no, 20, 2020, since there is news at 2030. Although I don't want to close this trade, but it is time. I cannot keep this one running. And there is news. I'll wait. Okay. News has passed. We going back to again 15 minutes. So at this point, market has created this another high resistance. Actually two high resistance point, and uh, my recent key level, which was intact previously, has been tapped. So my target is to look for the sell opportunities at this point. But it, oh sorry, this was also in a high resistance point, which was later swept by the market along with this key level. But I don't think this trade was that good of an opportunity. Come on, man. The movement was too sudden for me to catch it. There's no proper signs of any reversal. And in 15 minutes, same story. Although this would have been a good trade, but the market structure shift happened way above my original point. So I will still be looking for a sell opportunity. Let's see what happens if any structure shift happens. Okay, this can be considered a structure shift, but our kill zone has ended. So Moving on to next day. There was one trade, but actually, I forgot the trade. I think from here did I enter this point? Yes, this was it. I entered at this point. I placed my stop loss at this. Yeah, this was the trade. Exited around. Yeah, here. Here was my exit. Perfect. GBPUSD. I don't like this format. Duration was of 14. There is 14 candle of 3 minutes, so it's around 42. 42 minutes. Stop loss 22.9 pips. Max RR. Okay, I haven't written break even here. So which key level was tapped? Let's check. Key level tapped previously was opening gap of 30 minutes, opening gap of 50. Change opening gap of 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Hard resistance of 15 minutes. Oh, I don't need to write that. Yep, that was it. Entry confirmation was 3 minute true market success shift. Let's see if I need what happened. Hmm. Yep, it's a true market success shift, all right. It happened on 5 minutes too. And screenshot. Now I'm back. Let's move on to next day. I still feel that something is missing. There's a few things that I did wrong here. Maybe this trade was incorrect because, according to my strategy, I have to point out the key levels on 30-minute time frame. But what I have did here is traded on an opening gap. Although the opening gap, yes, the opening gap was of previous day. So I don't think it was a good idea to do that. Although high resistance was there, but I still needed a key level to place an order. Key level and high resistance both are needed. And here my key level was missing. So maybe this was an incorrect trade. Let me just write it. Okay, done. Shit. Perfect. Perfect. So if we look at this point, I have a high resistance. Clear high resistance at this point which was swept. No, actually, first I should mark key levels. This is my London range. This should 530. This should also be included at on London range. Now, if I have to mark my key levels, I think marking this candle should be a good idea since this is a clear order block from where market has given a fall move, and this is the range. Let's move on to 15-minute time frame and see what happens. It takes so much time to just open it up. Yep, done. So market is at the key level, and if I see a higher resistance getting swept, this point is remaining. This is the high resistance point. So without this point, I will not trade. And as for my another key level, from where I could probably enter my trade, it's this point, which is obvious that from where I want to trade. Still, let's go to our time frame and wait for the trade. Important. Okay, market tapped the level. Let's see if any possible entries or trade setups have formed. It's clear that I'm waiting for a true market structure shift. Okay, so this point can be considered a market structure shift. I'm not too sure about this one, but if I have to mark it out like, let me mark. If I am, let's suppose I'm marking pullbacks, then this this is how it is currently looking. It has even yet to break this. But if I look at from CISD's perspective, then this low has been broken, then another low has been broken. So it has already created a lower low, and it may act as a true market structure shift. Even if it doesn't, even if this doesn't, this low, if this low gets broken, then it will also be considered as a market structure shift, and I can enter from this point. Let's just look at a 5-minute time frame. Yes, no proper entry confirmations has been given at this point. I think I should check if there are any news. Alright, so John's opening at 20:30. In just 30 minutes, I have a news. So if I am betting on my luck, then I want this trade to finish in 20 minutes. And that's a highly unlikely case for that to happen. But should I give it a shot or should I not? That's the main question. Because if I trick it like down from, then yes, it's clear that market has formed this kind of structure. And this is a definition of true market shift. Market tapped the key level, break in the row, and done. I think I should be more flexible with my entries. So yes, I will enter. Also, I will exit before the time. Like I said, the zone was not broken properly. Okay, this is my confirmation for exit. Let me just note it down. For Fab 2025, which may be wrong. Let's see what happens. Okay. And entry time is 23. I think it is wrong of me to enter just few minutes before news. So from now on, I think I should avoid entering few minutes before news because it's not good that I do this often. What I'm saying, duration. This is 6 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes, 18 minutes, and then 21 minutes. Key level was order block 30 minutes, order block of 15 minutes. Okay. True market structure shift in 3 minutes. And okay, so from now on, I will not enter before news. Let's see. Okay. Moving on to next day. Oh shit, I moved it a little too fast. Still, let's see what it holds for me. So if I mark out my range, it starts from here to here, this point. Just consider my candle fairly well. And currently I do not have a proper order block or breaker block. This can be considered as a hidden order block, breaker block, or whatever you want to call, but that's not a very strong point. The strong point is clearly where the fuck it is. Here. Now I have to mark this. I'll have to further refine. Okay, and if I okay 15-minute time frame, and I should mark first high resistance. Yeah. Now if I am talking about key levels, then yes, this was a pretty solid key level. This one, although not that alright. But currently key level is this point, and which I want market to act here. Market has done true market structure shift in 15-minute time frame, by the way, and it Problem is market has just to take a higher resistance to give the set trade from here. Market took out a higher resistance from this point and is currently heading and has took out the high resistance of this point. And this also aligns with the key level, and market has also taken a high resistance. So if I move on to 5 minutes time frame, 5 minutes. Okay, if market broke this high or gives closer above this point, then it is a true market structure shift for me. Now, for now, I will look if there are any news or not. It's cold out here. Whatever. We'll see. Oh my god. So there was ADP NFP which has passed, and there is flash PMI. For now, I will try to avoid trading the flash PMI news comes. So let's see. Still, I will go to 3 minutes time frame and look at what happens. The market has tapped out second key level. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Yes, yes, yes. There's only few minutes left before the kill zone ends, and market has given a trade at this point. I don't know how I should feel about this setup, but a setup is a setup, alright. Yes, 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 yes. This is a breaker block. Breaker block, alright. Alright. Maybe I should mark the full candle. And I will remove this. I'll wait for the breaker point. And I will also remove this. Yes. Now it looks great. It's taking a lot of time to even backtest this setup. Okay. That was, I should call it a structure shift, CISD, if I may. I want to tap this level and market come down again. Yes, come tapped it. Now I want to come it down, down. This, this is problematic. Although it has done a structural shift, this is not a proper structural shift. Now this is what we call a proper structural shift. If this just goes wrong, I don't know what I'm doing now. Because I don't think there is any, it's almost perfect. Yeah, kind of expected it, but still, this is painful. So painful. How the fuck am I even so wrong to trade on the opposite direction every single time and get hit by stop loss? I don't fucking get it. And this is a little too often. There's some serious problem with me. 1 week is about to end. We lost a considerable amount. Two trades, and this will be a three trade back to back stop loss. Back to back. Well, we can leave a few one, but still. If I'll backtest it for 2 weeks, but if I don't see any progress, I'll stop backtesting it, considering that this strategy is trash. That I hope my voice is clear. Not that I think I will watch this live stream again if I really don't see any progress in this. After this live stream, I also have to do forecast. I have decided to go full discretionary because you can see the results and the shit that's happening while I am trying to trade this. It's not good. This was an order block of 15 minutes. And let's look again at the entry point. 2106. Find my way. 2106. Duration is 9 minutes. No, 12 minutes. Truly a scalp, but of opposite side. 15.6 again. And what should I do again next? Maybe I should not have done. I don't know what was wrong with this setup. I truly don't know. Let me just check it. Oh, yes. No high resistance for sweep. I did not make any. What the fuck I have done 15 minutes rather than 30 minutes? Oh, Friday. NFP. Mm-hmm. 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 Market is at the low. And if I have to mark a key level, let's mark key level. 15 minutes time frame. Key level. Oh my god. I didn't expect it to see a key level right here. But okay, not unfortunately, HR was also there and it was swept. Though the high points HR was also swept, but still, this will be a valid consideration think this key level was just right in the market is just right here, and it's perfect, almost perfect. You all. By the way, I haven't explained why I haven't been sending or uploading any analysis video or weekly analysis video. The answer was simple. My strategy was not working, as you have previously seen on my video, and I have been getting stopped out a lot lately. If I have rigorously followed my strategy, or maybe the strategy I knew, then it would have blown multiple accounts. But thankfully, I didn't. But still, I ended up blowing that account which I was trading on it. So I took a break from that, and after the break, I started exploring multiple different strategies. I did find a few interesting ones which worked, but again, I faced some problems. Started looking again, found one, then faced another problem. I tried to stick with it, refine it, and work with it, but the strategy was lacking too much. And I really tried to work on it, but there was no hope for improvement. So I decided that it's for the best that I do not do that and stopped it, because even if I have tried to further improve and implement it, it would not have been the same strategy, and it would have not made any sense to do that. So I have started to switch on my discretionary approach, and I think this will work fine. Let's see how this goes. I will continue and I will start again to upload my analysis for the discretionary part. And currently I'm here to backtest another mechanical strategy to see if this one works or not. I have few conditions, but clearly it's failing miserably right now. Okay, this is 1:1. With putting break even. No, 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 no. This one was painful, painful, painful. Kind of expected it still, but this one should be considered a good trade. True market structure shift in 3 minutes. Uh, Breaker block on 15 minutes and buy setup. Entry was at, oh yes, this point, 1939. 1939. And if I see the duration of my trade, 28 candles. Each candle is of 3 minutes. So it will be around 84 minutes just before Killzone ends. And let's see, stop losses of 18.9 pips. Now that I'm done, let's move it a little. Oh my goodness. Now let's see. Monday, it's Monday, 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 Monday. Oh, again I have done the same mistakes. This will be my high point. This will be my low point. Okay, this is my low point. Although this is the kill zone, but this is the original low high point. But still, I will mark these points because I have seen these points work pretty fairly well. Hmm. So high resistance. Market has created a high resistance at this point, and if I look for a key level, then this key level. Now this is not bad. I have an order block at this point, which might work properly. And as for other things, for buy, no noticeable setup are there. So I'm looking for seller and sell. Like expected, no trade. Market is way above the desired point, and this is my range from where I have to mark the key levels. 15 minutes which should be a good idea to mark a key level. This I only see this point as acting as a support, key level, whatever you call it. And as for the high resistance, the downside high resistance is this, and the previous high resistance was this. Let's see what happens. Shit! It moved up a little. Wednesday. Oh, I didn't even check for news. 8:30 Powell. No, I will not trade this. Absolutely not. Let me. All of you want to see magic. One has already happened. Fuck, I can. There's nothing to trade in this market. Okay, shift, no shift. I have then come to believe that one should stick to the basics, and it's better if one creates a strategy system for themselves while developing that discretionary model or discretionary approach, because finding and creating a strategy that actually works is a very difficult thing. 15 minutes time frame. I'm currently inside, and this and this. Two key levels, one high resistance. Okay. 13th. What's here? Okay, no news. No news. No news. No news. Key level plus high resistance. This was also, but there was no key level, alright. If key level was a perfect time, then the entry would have been good. So I will only look for sell. This is problematic. Again, oh, shit. Market took the key level. I kind of missed it, but yes, market took it. Yes, market has took it. The short was from this point. A true market success has yet to happen, by the way. This is me going aggressive. Why did my entry trigger after one issue? This is 5 minutes. Sorry. This lag, no true market success shift happened. Okay. But still I will note this trade as my blunder. And as the strategy's blunder, since it has not given a single proper setup for almost 2 weeks straight. I will again test is on the next day I mean. It's almost about to end. 6 trade, almost all of them ended up in loss. You all might have been thinking why I'm not depressed at this result. And the answer is simple. I have just gotten too used to this. But don't worry, even if I am used to this, it won't be long before this PNL changes from red to green. 7.7, and the duration for my trade would have been 15 minutes. Okay, the key level was a breaker block of 15 minutes. True market success shift and then tap. last, last day. If I all, if again I do not see any setups, I'll stop backtesting it. You might have been thinking why I am doing this, because once a single month's failure of 2 months straight, 2 weeks straight, is detrimental, as it's just that it means that the strategy do not work. The strategy is just a random bullshit without any proper confirmations, trade, logic, consistent. 15 minutes. Yes, I'm back. This is an order block. This is a high resistance. 3 minute time frame. Market will go. And like I said, no trade. No trade again. Let's look at the analysis of 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, I am down by 3.6%. Could have been more and could have been less, but it is 3.6%. Like here is seeing two wins, but those are not wins. Those are just break evens. And as for the losses, 4 losses, it should have been consecutive 4 losses. So the strategy is a total garbage, and I will read the session and this will not work. Now as for stream, I will stop it. Stop streaming.